What's going on, you guys? Jeremy here. Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to find your why and how to continue actually being motivated and driven to get up in the morning and actually work towards building something cool. And when you don't have that reasoning behind why you're doing the thing that you're doing, then naturally you'll succumb to your vices. So whether that is pornography for some guys, whether that's women, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be food, whatever that vice is for you, you typically fall back to that vice when you lack a purpose, when you lack a clear vision and a clear why. Because when you don't have that clear why and the reasoning behind actually doing the things that you claim that you want to do, then you're not going to do it. And you're going to fill that gap and fill that empty space with your vices because they'll make you feel good in the short term. I see a lot of guys struggle with this. I have myself over the years as well. I've gotten a lot stronger and built up my kind of tolerance and my mindset over the years as well. This stuff doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of failing as well to get to that point. I just want to kind of share with you what's been working for me recently. And I hope it will help you kind of dial in your own situation too, to keep you going, to keep you motivated, to keep you driven to actually create the life that you dream of. So let's get straight into it. All right. So one of the things that's been keeping me going and keeping me actually wanting to wake up every day and build a better program, continue to refine it and actually serve my clients to the best of my abilities and make the best kind of content is second and third order consequences. So that's what we're going to cover in this video today. Second and third order consequences. When I was in Croatia a couple weeks ago, I was with one of my clients from Germany. His name's Niels. And he kind of pulled me aside one day when we were out and he said, "Hey man, I don't know if you know this, but what you're doing is actually incredible. And because of you, there are some parents, there's a mom and a dad in Austria who are really proud because their daughter was able to find the direction and the clarity that she wants to achieve in life and actually get into her dream school because of going through Niels's program. And he would have never found her if he didn't go through my program to actually find and attract more of the right dream customers. If we look at this, it's we look at where you're at right now. Here's you. And let's say this is you. Let's say this is your business, just for an example. And I mean, let's take me for example, right? So this you is actually me. And let's say Niels, right? We've got Niels down here. And now Niels is doing 10K. It only took 8 weeks to get there. And the reason I have the money there too, is not just to flex a case study. It's his program's $1,600. And if you divide that up by 10K, that's 6 or 7, probably 7 clients. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's this girl in Austria right here who finally actually has clarity on what she wants to do with her life. Because that's what Niels' program does. He helps high school students find direction and figure out where they actually want to take their life, what the hell they want to do with their life, and then reverse engineer the steps and pair them with mentors to help them actually achieve that. There's this girl in Austria now who found Niels from his ads and signed up, and now she's really happy. And then guess what? Her mom and her dad are also now very proud because she was able to, because now they're proud of their daughter who actually has some clarity on what she wants to do with her life, and she's making things happen. And now we've got 2 proud parents, right? So it's really easy to kind of lose sight of what you're actually doing and the consequences of that, because it's really easy to just get caught up in the day-to-day, right? Whereas seeing this makes it so much easier for me to get up and actually work on the program. Today I blocked off the entire day to re-record and update my entire ads training. So I recorded 4 new modules today just on ads because I've learned a lot since I last did it a couple months ago. And I threw in 9 examples of my best performing ads, one that's got a 24x ROAS. I broke it down line by line, and then a bunch of my clients as well. So there's a whole bunch of different offers and industries that you can just kind of use as a template. But anyways, that's not relevant. What's relevant is I was actually really looking forward to that. So I was like, the better my ads training is, the better my clients results are, meaning the more people they can actually serve, and then the more lives they change, the more lives get changed around them too. So it's like right now I think I have like 45 clients or something like that. So under me, right, there's like all these clients, like let's say like Alex, he just did 27K in the last 2 weeks. So say 27K. We got Chase, he went from 0 to 20K a month. Like Marcus, he's doing 50K a month. That's supposed to say Marcus, 50K. TJ, he's doing like 60K. Right, so we've got all these guys, and like think about like 40 other clients too. So there's like literally like at least hundreds of thousands of dollars that are coming to my clients every single month as a result of what I'm doing in my marketing, the money I'm spending on ads, and the content that I'm creating, and the program that I'm building, and the insights and the knowledge and the systems that I'm sharing with my clients. Well, think about this. Like TJ, for example, he's doing 60K a month. Well, his program is like 3K. So that means he's getting 20 clients a month. So he's literally helping change like, whoops, not 20K, like 20 people's lives every single month. He works with car salesmen. He helps them sell more cars. Now those guys, each one of his clients, right? Most of them are men. So then like their family, he's helping completely change their family's lives. His wife's really happy. Maybe now he can stay at home, or she can stay at home, raise the kids. Because now her husband, as a result of TJ, is making a lot more money and is able to actually pay all their bills and save up and stuff like that. And then think about all the people that are buying the cars, right? The customers. Now they got the dream car and they're really happy. So everyone's really happy. Everyone's really fulfilled. And like it all trickles back. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to put myself on this pedestal up here and saying, oh, look at me, all high and mighty. It's like there's a lot of people above me in this as well. There's a lot of people above me who have helped me get to where I'm at right now. And it's because of them that I'm here and able to make this impact, and their impact's even bigger, right? It's crazy. And like Chase, let's take another one. He's an online tennis coach. He literally helps like high school kids just improve their tennis games so they can land like D1 scholarships and improve their chances of actually achieving their goals and their dreams. And now he's able to help all these kids do that. Alex, same thing. He's a dating coach, right? Marcus, he's a sales coach. Like we've got all these guys and like 40 other ones that are all making at least like 5 to 10 to 20K a month as well. And now you've got a community of all these guys too. These guys plus 40 others who are all building and helping each other grow even more. So then it's not just all leading back to me either. It's all compounding within the community too, which is insane. But that's kind of a bit of an aside. It's like, because it's like my first order consequences of my actions, right? First order consequences are right here. The results that my clients are getting, the money that my clients are making, and like changing their lives. Like Neil's literally, if you're watching this, bro, I appreciate you, man. And just like that in-person energy was nuts. It was crazy because like I was able to kind of see like how emotionally charged you were when you were saying like how last year you were literally so depressed because you were trying to get your business off the ground. You didn't know what the hell you were doing. And you were trying for over a year. And then now you just boom, 0 to like 10K the first 2 months working together. And now like think about taking your girlfriend and like out of the city, getting a nice place together. And like, that's really cool to see that. So it's like here's his clients, but then also like his girlfriend and his parents. That's kind of like the second order consequences. Or maybe I'll get this backwards too. Maybe you could say first order is like myself. First order consequences are the results that I'm getting myself. Yeah, let's say that. I'll talk about that a little bit too, right? First order consequences for me, for Jeremy, just a couple days ago, my sister had a baby shower and it's her first kid. I'm going to be an uncle, which is really exciting. I asked my mom, like, what stroller does she want? Like, what's the best stroller there? And my mom was kind of my inside agent. And I just went in to the store, bought literally the best stroller that money can buy. It's like the kid's going to live in that thing for the next few years. And then there's probably going to have another kid too. So then like, you can't skimp out on those things. But like the look on my sister's face when I pulled up with that, it's priceless. That just goes so far, and like it's gonna make their life so much easier, and like they're just super happy. That's the kind of shit that I love to do. Or like when I was with Niels in Croatia, like we just rented some jet skis and ripped around a castle that's 1,000 years old. Picked up some random blonde chicks on the back for jet skis. That's a story for another time, maybe. Just the look on Niels' face, and like when he told me, he's like, bro, this is literally the best day of my entire life. Like that shit lights me up, and it's really cool to see it. And it's like that's why I'm working so hard, so I can take care of the people that I care about, the people that care for me as well. Because I don't know, I've got everything I need. You know, it's like live in a dope spot, drive a nice car, like can buy good food. I don't know, I'm a pretty simple guy. I like to just climb mountains and work out, build cool things. But like, that's kind of like the first order consequences, right? So it's like my sister. And then obviously I made my mom super proud and super happy, and same with my dad. So like the family's all good. And then like friends as well. Like when I was in Europe, a couple girls I met in Greece, like flew out to Milan and met them there. And then we just went up to the Alps for the weekend, like rented a boat, and we had the time of our lives. Like that was just so fun to be able to do that and like not even really care about the price. Yeah, I literally still don't know how much that boat costs because it doesn't matter. Like, but like, I'm not trying to flex. It's just like, it's possible for you guys too. And I was talking to one of my clients yesterday about this, and he said that too. He's like, bro, I'm just so happy like to see you succeed, because it's like, I saw where you're at like 6 months ago when you first started this thing. It's really just good because it shows me that like it's actually possible and it's within reach. So it's really, really cool to be able to do that. But anyways, so that's like first order consequences. Second order consequences is like my clients. It's like now Niels is able to do all this cool shit with his girlfriend and like actually take care and provide and like give her the future that she wants for herself and he wants for her and himself and stuff like that. Right? So TJ is building a team. Chase, like same kind of thing. Alex, Marcus, like all these guys, they're able to now do what they've always dreamed of. Like that's kind of second order consequences, like my clients and how their lives change. But then it's like the third order consequences is like now that all my clients are able to change their lives and think from abundance instead of scarcity and actually like do really good work and serve their clients the best of their abilities. Well, now all of their clients down here, the third order consequences, now their clients' lives are completely changed too. And like, it just compounds because now it's like, it's not just me. It's not just me and like a few people that are really close to me in my circle. Now it's not just me and my 40 something clients, 5 to 10 people, or probably way more than that. Now it's like hundreds or thousands of people down here that my clients are affecting their lives as well. And like, it just compounds and grows, right? Now we've got all these people down here who are changing their lives because my clients are helping them, right? Like think about all of Alex's clients. Think about all of Marcus's clients. This offers 3K, I think, around, like give or take 3K. No, sorry, it's 4K. They're just doing 50K a month. Well, a lot of people is helping change their lives, and then they're able to impact the other people that they care about too. I think you get the point. Hope I've done a good job of explaining this. We're getting a little messy here now, but like at the end of the day, really what it comes down to is like when you're building your business and like you're starting your online business, it's like, oh my God, if I can just get to 10 to 20K a month, my life is going to be so much different. My life's going to change forever. I'm going to be able to do anything I ever wanted, right? And what you're doing is like, you could call that like towards the desire. I don't really think so. Cause I know like when I was there, like when I was a brokey a couple years ago, making zero in my parents' basement, it was like, I was not very driven towards making 10 to 20K a month. I was more so driven away from like the pain of being broke and stuck in my parents' basement. I wanted to get the hell out of there. So I was way more motivated away from pain. Away from pain was my main driver. It's like, man, I will do whatever the hell it takes. Get the fuck out of this basement and actually start making some money. I went from here to here, and maybe I'm messing this up a little bit, but like, let's just say like 10K a month, right? And then when I was making 10K a month, especially like with this business or whatever. It's like I can pay all my expenses. Like I can live off like 5K a month here. I like to kind of ball out a little bit sometimes, but when I'm back home, it's like 5K a month. It's like pretty chill, right? So then it's like, okay, I'm paying all my bills, I'm saving some money. Then you kind of make that transition away from pain towards a desire. And a lot of the times that desire is like impact. And that's really all this is. It's just what impact you're having on the people around you. And like, if you really think about it and you actually spend some time like thinking about what the hell you're actually doing and the lives you're actually changing, the people's lives that you're changing are being changed. Think about the first, the second, the third, then the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 10th, 20th order consequences as well. Like this just keeps going, you know, it just keeps going. But like, if you really think about that, you go from being motivated to escape pain to actually going towards something a lot bigger than yourself. And at the end of the day, that's what impact really is. Right? It's like, did I need to spend all day today planning out and recording 4 new modules, 4 new trainings for the program? Like, no, it's already good. Like my clients are getting fucking insane results, right? But I just wanted to, because I knew like it was at like 80 or 90%, but I knew it could just be a little bit better. Like that doesn't have a direct impact on like the money that I'm making. Like that's not going to make me more money directly. Over time it will. So the better my program is, like the more value I provide, the bigger impact I have on people, the better case studies I'm going to get. And then the better case studies I get, the more clients I'm going to attract as well. Right. So then naturally it's going to just lead to that. If you've been watching my channel for a while and follow me on Instagram and stuff, it's like, you know, my goal is to like, I want to hit 100K a month. I've gotten almost relatively close. Like my biggest month was like 77.7K. And then like 70 of that was like profit, like disgustingly high margins. It's crazy. Like you don't need to spend that much on ads. It's wild, but that's the story for another time. But essentially like when you're making that kind of money, it's like, okay, it's just kind of fake numbers on the screen. It's like, yeah, it is a lot. Let's say I hit 100K a month. It's like, okay, then what? You know, like it's just gonna be empty. And if you're so fixated on money, like if you're so fixated on just like 100K a month, yeah, you might hit it once, but then what? Right? Like then what? What's going to keep you actually going? What's going to keep you motivated? It's like, oh, what you want to do? A 120, 150. It's like anything after like 20K a month, like 30K a month. It's like, it doesn't, like your life doesn't change that much, right? Like let's call it 30K a month. Like anything after 30K, like 10K, you're still kind of a brokey, to be honest. Like you're still kind of like looking at price tags and shit. But like when you're above 30K a month, it's like you're making $1,000 a day. It's like you don't have much to worry about. But like when you do 100K a month or like 80, it's like I just bought a fucking BMW cash within the span of seeing. Like I had the thought of that. I was just at a coffee shop doing some journaling. And I just opened my phone, look on Marketplace. I see this Beamer. I was like, that thing's dope. And then 4 hours later, I drove it off the lot, paid in cash. Like, but then it's like, okay, I've got the car now. You know, it's like, yeah, I want a Lambo, get that murdered out Urus. But like, it's also just kind of selfish because it's like, if I'm so fixated on like the money or the car or whatever, it's like, it's taking my focus away from like the main thing that brings real fulfillment, which is the real impact that you're making on people's lives. This is like this side of the equation. We'll cut it down the middle. This side of the equation is very self-centered, but then this side is very like it's focused on others. So when you make that transition from like being selfish and just trying to make 10, 20, 30K a month and just get out of your pain, and you come over to this side and you start to see the light and kind of wake up a little bit, and it's okay, all your needs they're fulfilled. And this is where a lot of people go empty. Like they stay stuck around here as well because it's like it's good, they're comfortable. But then it's like, okay, well, you're being selfish if you don't continue growing, because then like think about all the people that you're not saving, all the lives you're not impacting. And this is really weird for me to say too, because it's like over the last like, I don't know, just growing up and stuff, it's like I didn't really give a fuck. I hear all these people say like, oh, I want to make a big impact and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, that's a load of shit. But like when you actually see it in person, like the in-person energy is a lot different. Like, for example, like my sister, like getting that stroller for her, Like last Christmas, I bought her like a nice diamond necklace, and same with my mom. And like, it's really cool to be able to do that. The tears are going down. It's like, it's fucking dope, you know? And then like seeing Neil's like as well. All that being said, like I said, we're getting really messy with the diagram here, but like all that being said, it's like, stop being so selfish. This is a lesson I had to learn. It's like, don't be so selfish and focus on like actually building something you can be proud of, building something that you actually don't feel bad selling to people, like actually building something that changes people's lives and everybody else's lives around them as well. And then that's going to actually lead to true fulfillment. It's going to fill that empty gap and give you something to wake up for. If you actually want to, like, if you're actually serious, you want my help, like to be able to do this and make a bigger impact and change more people's lives and just change your own. Like, you might still be trying to get away from pain, or maybe you're trying to make that transition towards that desire, or you're already motivated to achieve that desire. Like, let me help you. Then it's like, think about all the, like, every day that goes by that you're not signing clients, think about all the lives that aren't being saved and impacted. It adds up. It adds up big time. It's kind of a fucked up world that we live in these days. So if we can just make it a little bit better, it's a job well done. So yeah, if you want to learn more about kind of what I do in the program, like check out the main video on my channel. I literally break the whole thing down and screen share the whole program too. So check that out. And then if you're interested, booking a call with me. Don't waste anyone's time. Like, bring your credit card. It's not cheap. It's like right now it's high 4 figures. It's worth every penny though, because like the client's results speak for themselves at this point. So I don't really have to sell it. Just make that decision that you're actually committed to building something cool for the next few years and actually building something bigger than you. And if that message resonates with you, then love to have you in the community. Love to work with you hands-on and help you start crushing your goals. So that's you. You know what to do. Go check out that video, book in a call. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.